Hi guys, it's Tony from honestgamesreviews.com. We've yet again another Destiny video on the channel. Hopefully not getting sick of them. But like I say, there's only really one game out at the moment. Or with it being quiet time in the gaming world, we've only got really the one game to talk about, unless you want to go back to old games. Or you want me playing Zumba World Party. So I thought I'd do a little Destiny video. Just kind of giving a little, little talk about what I've experienced with my level 8 player. Now I've gone through it. Spent like 10 hours on it, I think it is. Kind of giving my experience and just my thoughts on it. It's not a review, it's only a beta. There's no point reviewing a beta, but I'd like to hear what you think. So if you've played the Destiny beta yourself, let us know in the comments below what you think. Is there anything bad that you've found, or have you enjoyed it or such? But yeah, like I say, I've played all the 5 story missions. It's like I wouldn't even count the first mission, because it's really just basically just like a tutorial. It's teaching you stuff. And then you've got like the other 4 missions, then you've got the strike mission, then you've got the explore mode, and then you've got Crucible. The story modes itself, story mode seems quite fun, like I say, co-op, but you've also got the it's like a weird feeling of being like completely like a massive multiplayer, because you've got like, you can see all the other players in the distance while you're playing it, so you can like kind of bump into them still while you're going through the story. So it gives, I haven't experienced that on a console. I can't think of anyway, to that extent of like seeing other people just randomly being there, which can be a hinder sometimes, like with characters respawning. Say you clean out an area, someone walks along and starts doing it there, part of their section that they're on, and the characters just respawn out of nowhere, which can kind of get annoying if you've just defeated them. But in terms of a co-op experience, or a single player, I suppose, I've played it in both. I've had fun. The map, as I saw by the other video and by the gameplay I'm showing in the background there, the game looks gorgeous, which you kind of expect now. As I said, it's probably going to be one of the first proper next-gen games. I mean, we all thought Watch Dogs was going to be that. Watch Dogs was kind of a bit of a letdown. It was kind of, I don't know, I was expecting much more from Watch Dogs. But with this, now this is the game I'm expecting much more from when the full game comes out in September. I expect it to be, to blow me away. It was, I wasn't expecting that much. Personally, I was expecting a Halo clone. What with it being Bungie, I thought, they're just going to do like, take all the best bits from Halo and just chuck their own new characters in, and it just basically, but it isn't. It's its own game, which I'm glad, as I get to enjoy it more. And also we've got a Halo anniversary coming out and stuff, so Halo can have that side, and I can go to them when I want. But like I say, yeah, the story missions themselves, you got 5 in total. It takes you about 10 to 15 minutes each mission. Rank up your XP while you're there. It's kind of like a lot of mini boss. They seem kind of small, and like, go to point A, go to point B, kill this boss, and that's it. The mission finished. So hopefully, the further you get into the full game, there'll be longer missions. I mean, the final mission, I think it's mission 5. It's probably my favourite mission, because it had what felt like a big boss battle at the end with the oncoming horde of enemies coming at you and such. So I enjoyed that one most. So if you haven't tried that one out, I suggest you can try it. And then we had Strike, which, to be honest, I hadn't read up much on, so I didn't know what going in to expect. But that blew my mind. I love that mode. That's probably one of my favourite modes in the whole beta. You've got like it's basically just like a story mission, but you go to these big boss battles at the end, which, one boss I think took us like 10 minutes to defeat, which, I can't remember a game that could be that, where, even with 3 players, it took us like 10 to 15 minutes to take it. That wasn't even the final boss. It's just basically a devil walker, which is like a crab thing that took us ages, but, you couldn't just run in and pound it with bullets. You had to plan your attack and, keep yourself in cover. I mean, obviously going back now, I might kill it in like a couple of minutes, but at the time, my first experience of it took me like 10 to 15 minutes with 2 other randoms. But, I enjoyed that, so I look forward to more of that when the game comes out. And then you had the Explore, which kind of let you explore the world and, do little, I wouldn't say it's missions, but it's kind of like go and kill them people and pick up the stuff they drop, or go and collect this from this tower. But it kind of let you explore the world a little bit more and go and see. I mean, it felt quite big, the world, anyway. For a beta, anyway, I was expecting like a little small, chunky world. But, they give you a quite decent chunk in the beta to explore, so that was good. And then we had the Crucible, which, I was really looking forward to the multiplayer because I thought, this might be, something different and new to try. We had Titanfall, which kind of gave us something different earlier in the year, so I thought this one's going to be the one that, mixes it up a little bit later in the year. But to be honest, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I've had a couple of goes. It just feels unbalanced. I don't know what it is. The guns. I think I've read that the guns weren't supposed to be overpowered, so you kind of go in even. But to me, it feels like everyone seems to have more powerful guns than me. I mean, I'd stand there shooting a guy with my pulse rifle, but then I'd get a couple of bullets come my way and I'd just die instantly. So with a pistol and stuff, I'm like, oh, that don't work out. And then you had like the vehicles, which I don't think are needed. That unbalances it even more. It gives like the two people who get these tanks and things, more power to them. So then basically just circle the map and just blow it with rockets and guns and stuff. So just didn't feel like a fun experience to me, which is what you want from a multiplayer. If a game's just going to be me just dying constantly, that's not fun. I mean, it might be I just suck. It could be I suck, but as I said, when it happens to you first time, you're like, but we'll go back and keep trying it. Like I say, when the full game comes out, even if I don't enjoy it, I've still got the co-op stuff, with the story, the strike missions, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of not that bothered about it. The multiplayer will be there. If I don't enjoy it, I don't enjoy it. It'll still give me replay value. Paying my 40 odd quid to the game, so I'll always have that. So yeah, there's also things to find, like the golden chests, which if you search YouTube, you'll probably find out a video on them, which give you a better sparrow than what you're given. And there's just exploring the world. It's fun to do. And the tower, just having that. The first time I landed on the tower and just saw the other gamers just standing there. That moment blew me away. I was like, it makes you feel like you're actually playing the game with loads of other people, which I don't think we've experienced on consoles before. Not personally for me anyway. Could be wrong. Like I say, for me that was the first time I thought, you saw all the gamers that you could play with, which basically just meant other people dancing in front of you, which is what happens all the time. It's all good fun. Like I say, had good fun with the beta. I mean, it's kind of opened my eyes more to Destiny. I was looking at Destiny in the distance thinking, I'll get it, but it'll be one of those games I'll just play now and again. But now it's gone to like my top 3 in games I'm looking forward to this year. There's also the other shit it's got to compete with, like the Advanced Warfare, Halo Anniversary and stuff. But Battlefield's got pushed back now till 2015, so it doesn't got to worry about that. But, I can see it being one of the big games of the year now. And can only get better in the full game, I suppose. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Let us know what you think of the Destiny beta in the comments below. Kind of get a chat going, or just visit the website where I'll post this up as well, and let us know how you feel about the beta and if you're looking forward to the game. And thanks for listening. Speak to you soon. Bye.